Hey guys, Mike with D2D Millionaire here. In today's video, I want to talk about the 45 seconds that can make or break your sale. So stay tuned. One thing that a lot of sales reps struggle with is their initial approach in door-to-door sales. A common thing that they'll do is they talk way too much and way too long, and instead of creating interest and again getting their prospect wanting to hear more, they turn them off by talking too much, and they might get doors slammed in their face, right? So one thing that you really want to understand is if you're talking to someone on the doors, the first thing you want to do is go through some sort of icebreaker. A common thing that people forget to do is to build rapport when they're selling in door-to-door sales. So that should be your first thing. Try and avoid super canned fake lines. People will be able to tell that. Try and take a genuine interest in your prospect, potential customer, and have an icebreaker that's natural and that makes sense to them. So after you do that, your initial approach should really be about 45 seconds long. Again, a lot of times people talk way too long in their initial approach and they end up ruining the sale before it even happens. So when you're doing your initial approach, kind of the general outline you want to follow is going to be as follows. So the first part is going to be who you are. And that's really simple. You could say something like, hey, I'm Mike from Rove Pest Control. Pretty simple, right? You say your name, what company you work with, the end, right? Step two is going to be why you're there. In this part, this is really great opportunity to use name dropping and again to make your prospect feel more comfortable with why you're there. When you do this, you really want to talk about existing customers at all possible. So if there's already customers that use your products, use your service in the neighborhood, that's definitely the best option you want to go with. If not, talk about other people that you've recently talked to in the neighborhood. Now, you obviously don't want to lie and say, this person is buying our products and services if they're not. But again, you could say, hey, I just talked to the Smiths down the road. We were sharing our services with them. So we're here in the neighborhood talking to the neighbors. And then at this point, step three is going to be, what are you offering? So with this, you talk about your products and services. And one of the best ways to make more sales in door-to-door sales is going to be offering a one-time discount on your products and services, or adding some kind of bonus. Maybe you're throwing in an extra service for the day, or whatever the case might be. You want to have some sort of exclusive offer for people that take action today. And have it make sense. Use natural limiters. So for example, one of the best reasons to use door-to-door sales is going to be to fill in gaps in sales routes for your technicians. So let's say, for example, there's only 2 spots available. Tell people that. And again, it creates a natural sense of urgency, a natural fear of loss, without you having to be pushy and come off as just a sleazy salesperson just trying to sell them something. So if you use those natural limiters, you can say, hey, you can think about it. You can may or may not get started today. That's fine. But I only do have these 2 spots available for that exclusive discount, whatever makes sense for your company in that situation. So again, step 3 is going to be what you're offering. Step 4 is going to be to ask a closing question. So there's various ways that you can ask a closing question. Maybe it's a soft close, maybe it's a hard close. One of the ones that we've found that has gotten the best results is using a conversational close. And all this is just asking a non-threatening question that your prospect can easily answer. And it could be something along the lines of, how long have you been in the house? Or are you the original owner, or did somebody else live here before? What this does is when you ask a non-threatening question that they can answer easily, it's just going to drop their guard more. You're going to come off again more as a messenger of good news rather than trying to sell them something. And at this point, you can just ask a lot of probing questions and start the conversation to find out if they qualify for your products, if there's a need, and then customize your value build and service explanation for that specific prospect. Because the more you can customize it and tailor it to them, the better results and more sales that you're going to get. So again, these are the 4 steps you want to follow in your initial approach. And if you can, keep it to 45 seconds. So again, the 4 steps are going to be who you are, why you're there, what you're offering, and then asking a closing question. And if you follow these steps, you're going to get a lot better results and make more sales on the door. So again, hopefully you guys got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And if you are in door-to-door sales, be sure to head on over to dddmillionaire.com and enter your information for our free audio training on how to avoid the 5 most common reasons why sales reps fail in door-to-door sales. So if you're struggling, not making the money, not getting the results that you want, or maybe you just want this year to be your best year in door-to-door sales, head on over to dddmillionaire.com and enter your information for the free audio training on how to avoid the top 5 reasons why sales reps fail in door-to-door marketing. But thanks again for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.